Well, you know, historically speaking, of course, it was English field back when I was a kid, and then it went from there to what it is today. But the Air Force was what made that.
Back when this was a SAC base, the pads that we're standing on here are alert pads that B-52s and aircraft would be staged up on during the Cold War era. I suppose, you know, as these aircraft were stationed out here, the young airmen or sergeants at the time, perhaps even officers, would pass the time by doing some artwork here on the pads. And this entire parcel of land was deeded to the city of Amarillo when the SAC base, when the Air Force closed down the base.
Amarillo Air Force Base, from World War II on up, provided multiple aspects of training for the Air Force operations. In the mid-50s, I was stationed here. What I remember is primarily is the high winds. It was cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon.
It hadn't been open too long when I got here. And I believe that was in '53. I got here, it was snowing, mixed with dirt, and I had never experienced mud balls before. And the windshield, to get the moisture off, was just smearing mud. You could hardly see out.
Mother and Daddy always said, don't mess with those flyboys. And so did all of our teachers and our preacher at church. But I ended up meeting one, falling in love with him, and getting married. And so I was then an Air Force wife. And I had my first child at Amarillo Air Force Base Hospital.
The old story is that Amarillo did not vote for President Johnson when he ran, so he told McNamara to shut the base down. Now, anyway, whether that's true or not, I don't really know. We'd meet a lot of Air Force guys. They were hanging out in the bowling alleys and the bars and the restaurants and wherever. But yeah, I met a lot of them back in '65, '66. But it was a lot of fun back in the '50s and '60s and until it all shut down.
Celebrating the Panhandle spirit, Larry Lemmons, ABC 7 News.